The following is a fan-based discussion. All properties discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Hasbro, and Subaru Productions.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Tokutiers. Who will be crying today? Somebody's childhood.
Probably.
We've made it. The Power Rangers tier list.
Actually, Sterling made this.
Yes, thank you again.
Sorry. I didn't mean that we made the list.
Oh, we just made it here?
Yeah, we made it to this destination.
Here we are.
Here we are. That's a better way to say it. The Power Rangers.
Here we are again.
On our own. Walking down the only road.
Here we are.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get started, shall we?
The Red Rangers.
Of Power Rangers.
Jason.
Lee Scott. I want to put him above average.
I do not.
Really?
I don't either. Did he really have that much of a character?
Did anybody in that show?
Exactly.
My point exactly.
He didn't really even get a personality so much in Zio either.
I almost went, he wasn't in Zio, then I remembered. That's not helpful in my case, is it? Well, he wasn't a Red Ranger in Zio, so that didn't matter.
It hurts you, but it's real.
I feel like...
Nope. Because there are a lot of people better than him.
And there are a lot of people worse than him.
Yeah, but he was still not that great. He was the 90s boy.
He was 90s cool kid.
That's really what he was. Rocky.
I thought that was more Zach.
That too.
No, Zach was 90s black guy.
Also
Same
completely
thing.
and utterly accurate. No, it wasn't.
No,
Rocky.
The cool kid couldn't be the black kid. It was the 90s.
See, I feel like...
He just had to be the black kid.
See, everything you said about Jason, I thought about Rocky, which is why I thought he should be higher than Rocky.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is he?
Why isn't he in Who then?
Because there's somebody who's definitely worse than him. Rocky came in at the wrong time. That was his problem.
Is he that bad of a character? I don't think he should be in trash.
Was he?
Then put him in Who. He's not that bad of a
I
character.
think he was still that trash. He just didn't do anything and it's not his fault.
No, but he's not in Who because we know who he is.
Yeah. It's not his fault.
It's not his fault.
It's the fact that the show shifted to Tommy.
Yeah.
So he got like nothing.
I'd still put him in D.
See, if you put him in D, I would say Jason needs to go to C.
No, I'd still put Jason in D.
I still think Jason's better than Rocky.
Why?
Because he was more memorable.
Was he?
Why? What was memorable about him?
He was actually the leader until Tommy showed up.
Okay.
Then Tommy showed up, and then he's like, well, I'm done. Let's get a bitch and replace me instead.
I also remember the fact that he broke his leg.
That's what
Okay, everybody injured themselves in that show.
I'm talking
Isn't
about
that why they wrote one of them out of the show?
Yeah, that's why they wrote him out of the show.
Yeah.
Anyway. Alright. Tommy.
Yeah.
As in the Alien Ranger.
No, as in we're moving on from him.
Oh.
He meant Tommy Zio Red.
For all I know, his name could have been Tommy too.
It was probably something to do with water.
It was Orico, I think. I'm actually pretty sure about that.
Next.
I could have sworn it was...
That's the sound of drowning.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Tommy!
Tommy is the Red Zeo Ranger.
Don't remember much about him.
As the Red Ranger, no.
I don't really remember much about him as a Turbo Red either.
He's also not here listed as Turbo Red. I'd also like to point out, nobody remembers much of Zio in general.
Yeah, that show was pretty much season 2 of MMPR.
You mean season 4?
More or less, but it just did a rehash of season 2.
D, you thinking maybe?
Yep.
We're going to piss off so many people.
Don't care. TJ.
Red Turbo.
He's
Not
D.
Great as the red, great as the blue.
Yes, but we're not judging him as the blue, we're judging him as the red. D or trash. I'd honestly be trash because he came in way too late.
He just came in halfway through.
Way too late. When you have to replace Tommy, you're automatically hated by the entire fan base.
Yeah, it's no fault of his.
I don't know that I agree with that statement, but whatever. I honestly don't remember this guy very much.
I only remember him as blue, really.
Yeah, so who?
I'm not gonna put him that far because I'm the whole base.
Question. I don't think we know. What is higher? Who or trash?
Because it's varied. This is the first time I think it's been below it.
Yeah, we're gonna put Who down here from here on out because Who is just like trash is just like I remember you, but for all the wrong reasons.
Okay then. Makes sense to me.
He wasn't that great as a red. I loved him as a blue, so once we get to the blue...
Was he that bad as a red, though?
No.
Okay.
Andros.
Okay.
Here's going to be our high one.
Finally.
B.
B, really?
B or A. He's definitely not S.
No. I would put him in A, though.
I'd put him in A.
Okay.
I'm glad we all agree. Leo.
For the first time this video.
Yeah, sure.
Leo.
Lost Galaxy.
Lost Galaxy.
I liked his character a lot.
I didn't.
Why?
Because he was the second choice.
And?
And he bitched about it the entire show, really.
No, he didn't. He bitched about the fact that his brother he thought was dead. It's no fault of his.
That kind of is.
I did not like him as much as pretty much anybody else on this list.
C, maybe?
I was going to put him in B.
I really didn't like any of Lost Galaxy. I didn't like anybody in Lost Galaxy. C is being fucking generous to me. But apparently...
I honestly don't remember this guy that much, so...
Fine. Carter.
Carter from Lightspeed Rescue.
Yes.
I liked him.
I liked him. No. Sorry, I'm still reacting to the fact that we put him over almost everybody else on this list.
Who are these people?
Who is he?
Who are they? They are archetypes. He has an actual story arc.
And Tommy didn't?
No. He did not, Zio.
When was the whole bit with his brother?
That happened in Mighty Morphin. It was season 3.
Honestly, it's hard to keep track. It was 7 years.
These all kind of blur together, don't they?
Well, for those first 4 seasons, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Out of the Zordon era. Carter. I like Carter.
I feel like we're starting to get into good ones.
Yeah. And then we'll circle back.
I would put Carter
like Carter
in
too.
B. I put Carter in B.
I would
put
also
him in
put
B too.
B.
He was good.
Okay. I'm going to make this just a little smaller.
There we go. Who is that?
Wes.
From Time Force.
Okay.
That's fair. That is fair.
Yeah, he was great.
He's top tier. Cole from Wild.
We're going to talk about him just in the term of the show.
Yeah, I figured as much.
You're talking about his character, not his actor.
I liked his story arc in the show.
No, you like that he took his shirt off.
I liked his story arc in the show with his parents and with Master Ord. It gave a lot more depth to him to have an actual personal vendetta with the villain.
I'd put him in B or C.
I was thinking B or A.
I would also put him in A.
Let's meet in the middle and go B then.
Let's go B.
We'll meet in the middle.
Oh. Plot. Shane.
Oh, yes.
R.I.P. I liked him. He wasn't much of a leader, but
No.
I don't really remember him that much.
But that show really didn't have a quote-unquote leader.
It also didn't have a really quote-unquote plot, but
It had arcs.
I'll give it a C.
That's fair. That was early 2000s action angst, the show. Dirt bike, surfing.
Skateboarding. Longboarding.
Extreme.
Yeah.
X Games.
Yes. That was that.
The early 2000s.
Can't hide our New Zealand accent.
Hunter. We put him on this list because he's a red.
He's technically red. I didn't.
Who's this guy?
Crimson.
From Ninja Storm.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't remember him at all.
C.
Yeah.
Like,
He was fine, but he was Angst the brother.
He was angst the brother. Also, I love how the fact that my little brother is Asian. We're adopted. Yeah, no shit.
There was no other way. This was happening.
What was that one show on, like, I think it was Disney Channel, like the twins and one white? There was like they're twins, but one was black and one was white.
I think you're thinking of a movie.
No, it was a show.
I've never heard of this.
Me either.
It was like Pair of Kings. It was Pair of Kings.
When was this?
It was
2010.
That's why I don't know
exactly.
Dino Thunder.
Yes.
Connor.
He was okay.
He had growth
He did have growth.
throughout the entire show.
He was still stereotypical jock at first.
Yeah.
But I think they were all kind of stereotypes at first.
And then they grew up.
And that was kind of the point, was that they were stereotypes that they became three-dimensional characters.
They did the thing that Mighty Morphin never did. Where do you want to put him?
Be good.
C or B?
I'm going to argue for Leo at the end of this. I'll put him in C.
I'm okay with B.
Yeah. Okay. Jack.
He was good.
He was very good.
SPD.
I loved him. Also, he was really hot.
He was good.
I don't know if he's S, though.
No, but I would put him in A.
I would put him in
A.
Oh, fuck.
Here we go.
Is this Overdrive?
Nope.
Nope. That's next. This is
Mystic
Nick.
Force.
Oh, Mystic Force.
The Chosen One who doesn't believe in magic.
Chosen one. I'm coming. Chosen.
I'm coming.
I fucking love that movie. Steve Oakirk.
Movie is the dong.
All right. Where D?
Yeah.
I really remember nothing about this guy.
Haven't this much. Mac.
Anything above C, we're going to...
No, I was never going to put him that high.
From this angle, he looks like Will Poulter, but with curly hair.
Where do you want to put him?
Where do we want to put Pinocchio?
An R for real boy.
Unfortunately, this isn't a tube situation. We didn't have anything prepared.
But still.
I hated him.
Did you hate him and the story?
Yes.
His story was interesting.
See, even with that story, I was like, the problem is,
This entire cast?
Well, yes.
This entire show?
The show.
His story happened too late in the show, and it wasn't really foreshadowed. It looked like they pulled it out of their ass. And by the time we got to it, I didn't care.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean I'm not human? I don't give a... You don't act like you're human because you
you're
don't
not
act,
human.
period. So, fuck, I don't give a shit.
I mean, if I prick you, you do not bleed. Absolute trash?
D or trash.
I'll give him a D.
I can accept
What's
that.
putting him out of absolute trash?
Because he had an actual story.
He's the only character in that show that I haven't...
But was it a good one?
It was...
Yeah.
It was...
It was interesting.
The story itself was good, but because it just happened too late in the show for us to care.
Yeah. All right.
Casey.
Yes.
I liked Casey.
I did like Casey.
A lot.
So did I.
I'm thinking B or A.
I want to put him in B. Actually,
What's keeping him out of A?
I feel like Jack and Andros just had better stories.
Well, do you think his is that much worse?
Because he was literally... He grew the most in the
Because
entire
even if
show.
theirs is better, I'd still think you could put him in A.
Because
Yeah,
I put him,
he could be A-, they can be A+.
I put him on the same category as Cole.
See, I put him above Cole. His story was less preachy.
The show is also much better.
How is his story less preachy?
He didn't do a lot of monologuing. And
Cole didn't really do it either.
I don't know if monologuing makes you preachy.
Yeah.
But he was the one who was like...
55.
Fuck you. My point being is that Cole...
I completely missed that.
It's a Doctor Who joke, so don't worry about it. Cole kept having speeches about how we need to protect nature and how dare you do this to nature and we're not Power Rangers anymore, but we still have power and I have shirt off in rain and preach. He was so
Preach.
He was monologue-y,
Take us
whereas
to church.
Casey, in my opinion, was more of... He was the best of both worlds between Cole and... I forgot his name from Lightspeed Rescue. Carter. Where Casey was a lot more of... He speaks with his actions, as opposed to, I'm going to tell you why you're wrong for 20 minutes.
His actions are punch.
Exactly. So I think he deserves A. Not to mention...
I think A as well.
Because... never mind, I was about to make another point, but that wasn't his show proper. That was in Megaforce.
Yeah. Scott. Okay. I loved his story arc and I love his actor. I want to put him in the same category with Wes.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, nothing more entertaining than watching a disapproving father get, busted on his ass.
Phrasing.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by who we're going next.
Oh,
absolutely
right. Tyler.
Hold the phone. Troy is going in who?
And not trash.
Really?
Because who is worse than trash? Because we don't want to remember him.
I would put Troy in trash. I remember Troy.
For all the wrong reasons.
In your own words.
You wanted to zoom in on that pretty face.
It's so bad.
It is a pretty
That's
face.
the point.
He is very
It's-
pretty.
but
He is very pretty.
He was a
But that's
model.
the point. You
But
remember all the bad
I'm
things.
sitting here like he was told to act that way, and that's the thing that's
We said this in our in comparison. I don't blame him at all for that performance.
no.
No,
He
I
was
blame
given
him-
nothing to work.
I
with.
he
blame
was
him
told to act that way.
Yeah, which is
I
just
blame
sad.
I blame him as much as I blame people like Robert Pattinson for Twilight. There was nothing you could do.
It's just you see him in interviews and stuff, and he is so charismatic. Would have brought that to the screen. I would have loved him. Tyler.
But yeah, Megaforce was unfortunate in that time of we don't need plot, more action scenes. Tyler,
And Samurai had big time rush hair.
he's right. And the fact that I understand that reference,
I don't, but okay.
Tyler.
I like Tyler. I
I
like
did
him a
too.
lot.
Dino Charge?
Yep.
Right? Yeah, I liked him a lot too.
I like his story.
Good story with his dad and everything. He was a good leader.
A.
His relationship was a lot better with me.
Ha!
Whoop.
I'm about to say, did you?
I missed.
Who?
Da, da, da.
Okay, I didn't watch it enough to know if he was trash or who.
He's not great.
Who is this?
Bland.
This is Ninja Steel.
Red.
Oh.
Bland is Bland does. They were just bad,
So Troy the sequel.
pretty much.
The Troyquel.
Okay,
He had a story, but it wasn't good.
I don't know enough about Beast Morphers.
Devin! So this is more me.
From what I've seen, I really like this.
Oh yeah,
guy.
no, I
He
like him from what I've seen.
Is really good. I like his actor. I like the relationship that he has with his dad, which has really come full circle at the end of the first season. And going into the second season, it's also been a lot better as
So
well.
B or A.
I want to put him in A.
Okay.
I quite like him.
Cool. Jason.
Decker Montgomery from the film. I liked him.
I honestly liked him.
The best thing about that movie was its cast
Yeah,
and the actors they got to portray them,
it's a shame.
portray the character.
Problem is the fact that he just wasn't around long enough. So
But
that sort of works against them.
it does work against him, I think. But even in that one film, I thought he did a fantastic job.
Same.
And you got a good sense of how he relates to the other Rangers and seeing him come into his own as their leader after being unsure of himself.
I think either B or A.
I want to put him in B.
I'd put him in B2.
That's
Okay. Sawdite. Here is our list. I want to move Leo to B.
No.
I loved him.
No.
Most people, well, I really just like his actor and how he portrayed that.
I'm okay. I just really don't remember the character that much. If you want to, go ahead.
I disagree.
I will not complain. I know he will.
I just accepted him in the C role. You're not. No.
What do you mean? Accepting him in the.
As in, like, I thought he should be lower.
I thought it should be higher.
No. Then that's why he's in C, because we're meeting in the middle. No.
Fine.
The first, 5 minutes of this video is you guys pissing me the fuck off. No.
No. What's pissing you the fuck off is the fact that you're remembering this in a certain way. And we're sitting here like, these three deserve their spot, and so did he.
Okay, I'm not arguing Rocky. I'm not arguing Rocky.
They were accurate, because they did not do much in terms of character. Tommy didn't do much until Dino Thunder. Jason did more in ZO, but then again, ain't much, sis. And
Jason did more in the movie from 2017
he did.
when he was a different character.
And a whole different actor. And he did not do much until the next season.
Okay. And that's what, and that I haven't argued it since, and that's why. Leo's thing and see.
I think blue will be a fun list.
Blue will be a fun list.
Unlike the Sentai one where it's just like...
I don't remember any of these.
Who's this schmuck?
All right.
Oh boy.
Well, that's our list. Let us know what you think in the comments down below.
Mm-hmm.
How many people are pissed that Tommy is so low?
Cry about it in the comments, because that's what Tokutiers give us. They give your Tokutiers.
Yeah, comments are good for the YouTube algorithm anyway. Bye,
Bam!
everybody.
Don't forget to join us on all the things.
See you next time.
Bye.